What's up, you beautiful people? Hope you're all doing well. And in today's video we're gonna be talking about the Ryzen 2. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is that Zen Plus is Ryzen 2 and ain't Zen 2. Zen 2 is the next gen CPUs that will be packing, over 8 cores with the flagship CPUs. So Zen Plus ain't Zen 2 and Zen Plus is Ryzen 2. I know it's hard. Second thing you want to know is that the AM4 platform will last all the way up to 2020. So if you're AMD, you would want to make the most profit out of this platform, as you'll not see major IPC jumps between a generation and another generation, as it's the same platform. And that doesn't mean we will not see, CPUs packing higher cores than 8 cores. We're talking IPC, single core performance, TDP, and overclockability. So if I am AMD, the thing that I would want is to get you to have a hard time picking between an Intel CPU and an AMD CPU, because I just can't beat Intel where I'm stuck with the AM4 platform, and I'm having time to get a newer platform with a bigger and a better CPU. But get into the Ryzen 2 leaks and benchmarks, we're gonna be talking about it from all the way back to where it began. So the first thing we had was in late 2017, the Ryzen flagship CPU will be packing a 12-core CPU and a 24-threaded, which was insane. We're talking like 70% performance difference between it and the Ryzen 7 1700 for around $350. It came with a base clock of 4.5 GHz, a boost of 5.1 GHz. It's pretty crazy. Nobody believed it, and it's not real so far. Now the second thing was the Ryzen 5 2600, and we found a performance difference around 10% from it. You compare it to the first gen Ryzen 5 1600, and in terms of clocks, we're talking like a 0.2 and a 0.3 difference in terms of base clock and boost clock respectively. It might be lower or higher. You're looking at the info right now. Then we saw some leaked benchmarks and specs of all the next gen Ryzen line. The Ryzen 7 2700X will be able to boost all the way up to 4.35 GHz. Ryzen 5 2600X will be able to go all the way up to 4.2 GHz. I believe the Ryzen 7 2700 will go all the way up to 4.1 GHz, and the Ryzen 5 2600 will go all the way up to 3.9 GHz. In terms of coolers, the Ryzen 2600 will be coming with the low profile Wraith Stealth cooler. 2600X will come with a Wraith cooler. I can't remember the name exactly. The Ryzen 7 2700 will come with the Wraith LED, and the 2700X will come with the Wraith Prism. Pretty cool for AMD that every CPU will come included with a cooler. So if you don't want to get an aftermarket cooler to save some money, you still have the option to do so. And expect to see the next gen X470 and B450 boards launching at the same day when those CPUs get launched, which is on April 19. And at the same time, I believe Intel will be finally launching their budget H310, H350, H370 boards, which are the budget Intel boards. I think they will be ranging between like $50 all the way up to $100 and $150, So we will find a really great competition in the budget CPU market. In terms of gaming, the Ryzen 2700X was 5% slower than the 8700K and around 10% higher than the 1800X. Those benchmarks were coming from AMD. I don't usually, believe AMD. Remember the R9 Fury X benchmarks? They said that it was faster than the 980 Ti, and this was not the case when it got launched. Yeah, that wraps it up. In conclusion, I don't know why you should upgrade to a Ryzen 2nd gen CPU if you own like a Coffee Lake CPU or a Ryzen 1st gen CPU, unless you want to upgrade to something higher than the model you want. If you got a Ryzen 5 1st gen and you want to go for a higher model, then it's more sensible for you to go for a 2nd gen Ryzen 7. You're just gonna update the BIOS and you're good to go. And I'm curious to see if this minor IPC change will lead to a major performance difference in gaming. Even though clocks were not that high, we're talking around 4 GHz. The Intel CPU could go all the way up to 5 GHz. But as I said, the first gen Ryzen CPUs are already doing fine. So yeah, AMD has been working lately with the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I believe they're right. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, guys. I believe there will be a huge competition once the budget Intel boards get launched, because we will be able to get a really great budget end gaming PC with like the Coffee Lake i3, which provides really good performance in gaming. Maybe we'll see some kind of response from AMD. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Peace.